In the name of Allah, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. Hello, beautiful family. This is Habib Manjotha from Lahore, Pakistan, and I interview great people like you. And today, my guest is Rabia Arık from Istanbul, Turkey. Welcome to the show, Miss Rabia.
Thank you very much. Great to have you on the screen and to have this big show.
Thank you very much for accepting my invitation for the interview, and I am very grateful for that. And definitely, the other people on my audience side will also love it. So,
Okay.
I would like to learn about you and your life journey. So, kindly introduce yourself and
My name is Rabia Arık Keles. I'm joining from Istanbul. Uh, and I'm joining from Istanbul, and I'm mainly from east of Turkey. And it is
okay.
my pleasure to talk to you on the topics you are going to ask questions.
Okay, thank you very much. And kindly tell us about your journey.
My journey. Okay, I have
Yes.
told before, but again, I'm going to repeat it again. Um,
Well, you can explain in short.
Sure, yeah, in short, yeah, I was born in east of Turkey, the province which is called Mardin Midyat. After primary education, I went to Malaysia for university education, and I graduated from English language and literature in International Islamic University, Malaysia. And in 2000, I came back, and for few years, like 4 or 5 years, I taught English as a teacher in private colleges and some private lessons. After that, I was offered from a bank to do real estate for them because the whole share of the bank, they said we want someone who we can trust them, and because they are from different countries, the whole share of the bank, they said, can we have someone that we trust and take care of our property? Then since that time I started with them, but now I have many international customers because our university, the student in our university, they were from 95 different countries. So now I have connection with all, and I am doing this real estate, and around 2 3 months, many Pakistani customers are asking for the property and citizenship and so on. Yeah.
Okay. And how you come up in this field? Because in different countries, women are not in the real estate. So, how did you uh, join this field? And
For me, I don't differentiate between gender. It is my point of view. But in Turkey, it is fine. We have many women who are doing real estate, especially in Istanbul. There is no we don't come across any problems and so on. Women, we are doing it quite fine. Tamam gamnaki.
Yayın yapmadı. Asya kadar kapıdan git azak koş. Bekle göreceksin. Bekle o Facebook ağzına sıçacak.
He's angry because he was playing and he is interrupted. Okay.
Okay, and one the question was that in Pakistan and in other Muslim countries, women are not in real estate field. So how you feel about that, and what is the difference about these things?
Actually, I'm not happy to see so. Why? Men can do. What is the problem? The differences between men and women. But what we can say, our Muslim world, generally, what they practice, they practice religion based on their culture. This is the main problem. Like Khadija, radiallahu anha, she has worked, and she financed some Islamic institutions. So I mean, why we don't get lesson from our previous leaders, I mean women leaders and so on, but why we are, I mean, mainly practice our our religion based on our culture rather than Islamic culture. This is the main reason that women are at the back, and so on.
Okay. And did you face any hardships in this field?
Uh, no, up to now I haven't faced any hardship. It is quite well. I mean, even I am happy to have many international bonds, connections, and with great personalities. Of course, I get some fake ones, but the first one from, sorry to say, from Lahore, who want invitation letter and so on. And when he come, he disappeared. It is no problem. It became also a good experience. Uh, okay, yeah. You want to say something?
Okay. And well, the same question I it came to my mind. Since you are in touch with Pakistan for some time, how do you think about Pakistanis in terms of business?
Okay, good question. I like to talk about it. Okay, you know, exceptions we have. I'm in touch with some exceptions. They are really good, and I mean, I know that they are great personality. But unfortunately, also there are some who I came across. You know, they ask many questions and they get much information from different agents, and they make all of them busy and waste time. Actually, I mean, in Turkey it is, you know, the system is very nice. You know, all, I mean, property or projects of the flats, they have one price list. So any agent they go, there is only one price list. I mean, they are not going to change it according to, I mean, agent to agent. But what if the agent is strong? She or he has connection with the developer. Then we can make discount. For example, me myself, I have good connections with the developers because of the bank. Because you know, sometimes they get loan and so on. So they know that I am going. I mean, I started with the whole share of this bank. So I mean, I have chance to make a discount, and I have chance to talk to the developer himself. So I mean, it is good chance for the customers that, you know, I am in touch with the developer himself. Otherwise, for example, some other agent, they cannot go, I mean, they cannot have connection with the developer himself. But we are lucky that when they know that we are from the bank because of the loan and so on, they welcome us. So this one, I mean, this is another matter, but you know, they take information, waste your time and so on, and then okay, they have right to ask, but since they know they are going, let's say, with one person or one thing, why they are wasting all the people's time, because there is only one price list. Then they think that, you know, one of Pakistani, he said, you know, Pakistani are very smart, they are doing like this. I said, sorry, stop here. It doesn't mean it is, for me, it is not smartness. It is cheating of time of others. So for me, that one is like, you know, you cheat money. I mean, you steal money and you steal the other's time. Is same for me. So since, for example, there are 2 3, the one he knows really he is going with him, but why you waste the other's time, which is, I mean, it is not ethical. It is not, I mean, good way of doing. For me, it is not moral. I mean, to waste or steal the other's time. So there are, I mean, sorry to say, but Pakistani, I hope they will, after this conversation, they will be, I mean, they will not do so. At least if they are not serious, just don't talk to me, because I'm straightforward. And when I became angry, okay, anyway.
Okay, there is a boom uh, in Pakistan, and people are willing to find new homes in new countries. So definitely, they will prefer to visit, to go and join in Turkey, some places. And so this is a good question you asked, and I think they will take care of that and they will not waste the time.
Yeah, I hope. They have to know that Turkey really is, first world country are like Europe country. They are, first world country. I think Turkey is second. I put it in second. And the other Asian country are third. Like Pakistan, I think it is like, up to now, I know it is like third class. So, Turkey is really, the system is good. In terms of like price. And so they don't say, okay, this is different person, we give this price. No, it is a listed price. Because I'm like 6 years I'm doing this business. Just what we do, we try to make this discount with the developer for our customer. Since they are foreigners, so they have to. In their mind, they can make this one clear.
Okay, and kindly explain a little bit about the process if some person comes from Pakistan and he want to own and want to get some real estate. So what is the process and how do you do that? So people who ask questions, they might find the information in this interview.
Yeah. First of all, they can come here, or when they come here, we are taking them to the project which we think are promising. When they decide to buy it, the project will make contract on their name. And if they have time here, we will help them to register the flat on their name. But if sometimes they come, they say we have short time. After making contract, what they do, they give me the power of attorney from government office. When they give me the power of attorney, when they go, while they are not here, I'm signing on behalf of their name, and I take the title deed on behalf of their name. And when they want to make process for for citizenship, they have to give another power of attorney to the lawyer. Then lawyer is going to follow the procedure for the citizenship. And then later on, if they want to, let's say they want to give their property to rent, normally we don't deal with general renting, but if the customer is foreigner and he wants us to take care of it, of their property, then we take care of their property in terms of renting.
Okay. And when somebody is owning or purchasing a property, so what documents are required from the other countryside?
Only their passport. Only passport. And here, actually, another point, before making contract, we take a tax number for them from the government office. We call it tax number, because everything will be, that number will be used during title deed, registration, and during application of citizenship or residency permit.
Okay. And what are the hard cakes in Turkey? Well, the places which are more popular in buyers.
You mean the popular districts, you mean?
Yes.
Istanbul consists of 39 districts. And half of Istanbul is in Asia side, half of it is in Europe side. So mostly they prefer Europe side. I'm also living in Europe side, because Europe side is more historical. At the same time, there is touristic area in Europe side.
Well, here is a question in my mind. It came right now. What is the difference when it is the same city? There, both sides, the Europe side or the Asian side, they are in the same city. So, what is the difference between them?
There is, Bosphorus Sea. We have Bosphorus bridge that combined both of them.
Okay. So it means there is no difference.
No, but there is a sea between both. the bridges combine them. When we got from Asia, I mean from Europe side to Asia side, we cross the bridge, Bosphorus bridge.
Okay. And if somebody is living in the Asian side, so he is also living in Turkey or
Yeah,
Istanbul.
in Istanbul. Yeah, both of them they are living in Istanbul.
Okay, it means a person who is coming from the other country, uh, he can decide to live in the Asian side or the Europe side.
Yeah, and I mean which side they want, they can live it. Live.
Okay, and if somebody gets the citizenship, so he is a European citizen, is
No,
something like that.
no, he's not European citizen. He's Turkish citizen.
Gördün. Gördün.
أمناك إنه حوجة.
Okay, and why do they prefer the European side?
Say before, European side is nicer. I mean, it is nice according to what I mean. For example,
Well, it's great. And now a different question is here, that as we all know, in Islamic countries, women position is different than men. So how do you see it, and what do you feel about that? Well, I cannot hear you. Kindly check the microphone. No, I cannot hear you. Kindly, well, no, kindly unplug the. Well, there is some kind of issue on their side with Mrs. Rabia Arık. So she may be joining us very soon, and the problem will be solved. I hope so. And if somebody is watching and want to go to Turkey to buy some real estate and property, they can contact Rabia, and she will definitely help. And you heard that she is from bank side, and she can help in getting loan and all these things. It will be easy and feasible for the people who may be visiting. Uh, well, welcome
okay,
again.
welcome.
Bitti zaten.
Well,
Fotoğrafına bak, tamam.
I asked the question again. Uh, uh, you know that in Islamic countries, women position is different from the men. So, how do you feel about that, and what do you say about that?
Because because man is the decision making. He is the interpretation. I mean, he's making the interpretation of Quranic or Hadith or anything. So what I think, men, they do it according to their, mostly according to their likeliness, because in the Quran doesn't say many things, but in our culture, I mean, generally in Muslim culture, I mean, it is different. Allah hasn't created, I mean, man and woman differently. I mean, depend. I mean, Allah is going to judge us, not depend on our gender, depend on our, I mean, belief or faith. So this is the one. I mean, there is misuse too much when you think of. I mean, we cannot imagine how much it has. I mean, how much the image has been done to, I mean, Islamic religion and belief, because many things is what is the practice and what is being said according to holy book and the hadith is different. So I believe that since man is dominating the world and he is doing I mean everything, he do according to, mostly according to their wish. For example, in the mosques, I can remember from my young age, every Friday when my dad was coming, we were asking what the imam said. Every time said, "Man right, women has to be like this, has to be like." Never say that man has to be like this. So one day I said, "Dad, you are going for yourself." I mean, I think now still I don't know whether it has changed. Every time they talk about men's right, they don't talk about women rights. Am I right? You go, maybe you go to the mosque. What they are talking? Do you hear me?
Yes, yes, I go to the mosque, but there was a difference that my mother was the decision maker in my home because my father died many years ago, and my mother was the everything, and she raised us all the way. So I am very happy, and she was so kind, and I could not even say it in words. So I am thankful to her, and will always be that. Well, there are exceptions. It is not in
Yes, there are exceptions.
every home and every country, but there are some people, and there are the things like that. So we need to consider them.
No, generally,
Okay.
but when you look at it, generally, you see women are at the back. Why? Why we are not? I mean, side by side. So what does it mean? In Islam, the man has to be in front and she has to be at the back. I am not agree with that one. And even in like Saudi, I think recently they allowed the women to drive the car. How can be this mentality be done? I mean, you cannot imagine. She couldn't drive the car. Just recently, last year, they give, I think they give permission for her to drive the car.
Well, just you told that Hazrat Khadija, Razillahu Ta'ala anha, as she was doing business, and she was, well, she was doing business with different people, partnering with them. She was doing so. So the women here can also do that, and in every country and everywhere, they can also do that.
Yeah, they can do. So what I say, I mean, we are practicing according to our, we are practicing our religion according to our culture, not according to religion. This is the main problem. For example, I think in your language, I don't know, there is aib in Arabic, aib. Aib means shame. And sorry, what do you call aib? And in your language, what do you call in, I mean, aib? Shame. What?
Face, shape, face.
So it
We
is
can.
different. Okay. In Arabic, it is aib, but you look at the culture, they use aib more than haram. Haram is different, and aib is different. Shame is different. So they, okay, don't do this one. It is shame. You understand? Okay, this is shame. A girl cannot do this. It is shame.
Okay,
A girl
shame,
cannot.
shame.
Yeah, shame.
Well,
I mean, it's shame.
yes.
You can. So I mean, I said in Arabic that word. So in Muslim country, they use that one shame more than haram, or it is allowed. So this is the problem. I mean, even I faced it while I was small. Okay, you are a girl. It is shame. Don't do this one. Don't. I mean, I could hear from our society, and still we have. But now, I mean, like me with my kids, I don't, of course, do that. Boy and girl are the same. And also another point, we as family, every family, they have to treat the boy and the girl equally. That when they grow up, they don't think that they are not equal. I mean, the family also, the role of mother is very important. If she imposes the son, okay, you are a boy, you can do this, but the girl cannot do this, then they are being shaped in that way.
Yes. Uh, well, I agree with you, but there, the viewers they might not agree with you on
Is their
this.
problem. It is their problem. Because okay, now who are in the world, who are the decision maker? Even during, I mean, in terms of religion, man is decision maker. Politics, man is decision makers. I mean, everything is their hand, and I think they don't want the woman to be to go with them.
Okay, now talking to you now, the Turkey has come to the list of my wish list that I will visit someday Turkey, and definitely there are other Pakistanis will be doing so. And there is a great boom in Pakistani industry about technology and freelancing. So are there some kind of opportunities for the people who are in tech and who are in this industry? Is there some kind of relaxation regarding tax or these things?
Well, in terms of business, I don't know much about it. I mean, importing, exporting, but I know there are many now. There are many Pakistanis who are importing goods from Pakistan.
Well, not I am not talking about imports. It is about freelancing and working on internet.
Yeah, there is, but I think yeah, there is on internet. I mean, freelancing and so on, but I'm not experienced, and that's why I cannot talk on it that topic.
Okay, well, they are working in their rooms and at homes, so they can do it indoors, and they can buy property. And what other things are
You
possible?
you mean another? This is another question that from distance they can buy property. You mean that one?
No, they work from home. Most of the women also do that. So what they can do after buying property, they may be on home working over the internet. So I am asking about these opportunities if a person is living well. There is a connection problem, you see it happens most of the times. So well, we are facing some problem with with our guest side. So okay, thank you very much, my beautiful family, for watching this video and sharing and liking. Thank you so much. And if you want to uh, go to Turkey and want to buy property, you can contact Rabia, and definitely she will help. And it's her business, so you will be very comfortable doing business with her. She is a great lady. And thank you very much, Rabia, for joining today's session, uh, for joining the interview. Thank you very much. And uh, thank you very much, my beautiful family. If you like the video, kindly press the like button and share this video. Thank you so much. Bye.